Hi crochet lovers, how are you? Today we will finally learn how to do our mermaid blanket. It's super easy to make, we just need to know how to make single crochet and double crochet. This blanket is opened on the top part to make it easier to wear, and it's only closed on the bottom part for you to put your feet in. You can also do it as a sleeping bag all closed. I will show you how to do that. I will do it with this bulky yarn. We will need 600 grams of bulky yarn. So here I have my 10mm hook, and I won't entertain you anymore. Let's learn to make our mermaid blanket. So we will start with a slip knot and then we will chain 15. These 15 chains will be the base of our blanket. If you want a bigger or smaller base, you can do more or less chains. After those 15 chains, we will do 3 extra chains. And on the 4th chain from hook, we will do 1 double crochet. Now on each available chain, we will do 1 double crochet until we get to the other side. Great, I only have 1 chain left, and on that last chain we will do 4 double crochet. 4 double crochet on that last chain. This way we will turn to the other side, as you can see here. Okay, I'm in the other side now. And now I will start working as a mirror of the other side. So we will look for each available chain from the other side. This one is worked, this one is the next one available, and here I will do 1 double crochet as a mirror. And like that we will continue working 1 double crochet on each available chain. Okay, I'm almost done here, I'm at the other side. So here I have the 3 chains that I did at the beginning and the first double crochet. So this will count as 2 double crochet of this corner. So I just have to do 2 double crochet here on that last chain to complete the 4 double crochet that we must have on each corner. Okay, so now to close this first round, we will look for the 3rd chain that we did. And here we will do 1 slip stitch, and that way we will close our first round. For the second round we will chain 3, then on the first stitch available, this one, we will do 1 double crochet. Now I will skip 1 stitch, and on the next stitch I will do 2 double crochet. 2 double crochet on the same stitch, and that would be a V-stitch. 2 double crochet on the same stitch, I will call that a V-stitch, okay? So this is the second V of the second row, and we will continue working like this. We skip 1 stitch, and on the next one we will do 2 double crochet or V-stitch. And I will continue like that the whole round. Here you can see all those V's, and to close my row I will search the 3rd chain that I did, and here I will do a slip stitch. The second round is closed now. For the 3rd round I will start with 3 chains, and now we will work on the holes of the V's. Here I will do 1 double crochet on the first V. I will look for the second V, the second hole. Here I will do another V, that is 2 double crochet on the same hole. Okay, I have the second V of the 3rd row. And I will continue working like that, 1 V on each V available until we get to the corner. Here we won't work the whole round, we just have to get to the corner. So I'm at the corner of this round, and on this third round and all the odd rounds that are coming, we will do one increase on each corner, one increase here and one increase on the other side. So to make an increase on the corner, instead of 2 double crochet, we will do 3 double crochet on the next hole. So we look for the hole of the previous V, and here I will do 3 double crochet instead of 2. 3 double crochet, it's an increase of the V stitch because on the next round, on the fourth round, we will see these as 2 holes available. So now we continue to the next corner where we will do another increase. We continue doing normal V's, 2 double crochet on each hole, and on the other corner here we will do 3 double crochet. Now to close this third round, we have to look for the third chain that we did, and here we do a slip stitch. So for the fourth round and all the even rounds that are coming, we won't do any increase, just one V stitch on each available hole. And on the odd rounds, we will do one increase on each corner, just as we did in the third round. So I will work here an even round, the fourth round. So we start with 3 chains. Now 1 double crochet on the first hole. And on each hole we will do a V-stitch, a regular V-stitch, 2 double crochet on each hole. So as I told you before, when we get to the corner, we will see the increase of the previous row as 2 holes available. So we just work 1 V on each of those holes. And I continue my even round, no increases here. I close with a slip stitch. And for the odd rounds, as we saw before, we just have to do one increase on each of the corners, just as we did on the third round. So we will keep growing like these odd and even rounds until we get to our 11th round. So I have done all of these. This is my round number 11. And after round 11, we will continue doing rounds with no increase, as if all rounds were even. And we continue growing like that until we get to round 20. So when we get to round 20, we will start opening our blanket so it's easier to wear, as I told you at the beginning. But if you want a sleeping bag, you just have to keep crocheting in circles as you have done so far. So here I'm closing my round number 20. To close it, I will do one last chain and then I will cut the yarn. Then I will look for the central stitch, the central V of my blanket, on the back part of the blanket, and here I will insert my hook, bring back the yarn, and I'm ready to work my next round. Here I will chain 3 and I will do 1 double crochet on the same hole where the chains came out. This is my first V. And now I will continue doing 1 V on each available V, just as we did before, but the difference is that we won't close this row. So we continue doing 1 V on each available V. Okay, here I'm at the other side, but I won't close the round. I will leave it open, and now I will do chain 3 after the last V. Now I will turn my work and I will do 1 double crochet on the first hole available, and that will be the first V of this round. Okay, and I continue doing 1 V on each available V as we know. When we get to the other side, we work the last V here on the last hole. We don't close it, then we do 3 chains and we start all over again. And we continue growing like that until we have the desired size for our blanket. So this is how it looks. This is where I opened my blanket. And now before finishing, I will do the tail because the tail takes almost one ball. So I want to be sure that I have enough yarn for the tail, and then I will continue growing on the upper part. So for the tail, we will start with chain 15. These 15 chains will be the center, the middle of our tail. So after that, we will do 3 extra chains. And on the 4th chain from hook, we will do 1 double crochet. And we will continue doing 1 double crochet on each chain until we get to the other side. Great, so I must have 14 double crochet plus the 3 chains. Here I do 3 chains again, and I turn my work. And here we won't work on the upper loop, on the upper part of the stitches, but we will work on the stitch itself, on the stick. We will do a stitch that is called back post double crochet. So we identify the stitch, the stick, and then yarn over. We insert the hook on the back of the stitch, and then we do a regular double crochet. Now we will do another back post double crochet on the same stitch. This would be an increase. And as you can see, this stitch has a lot of texture. And now we will continue doing 1 back post double crochet on each stitch available, just 1. The increase was only the first at the beginning. Now just 1 back post double crochet on every stitch. Okay, so I'm almost done with this row. I only have the 3 chains of the beginning available, and here I will do my last back post double crochet as if the chains were a double crochet, were a stitch. Okay, our second row is ready. This is how it looks like. And now for the third row, we will chain 3, and here I will do the back post double crochet increase at the end of the row, not at the beginning, because I have to do all the increases on the same side, so the tail of the mermaid starts growing. So I do 1 back post double crochet on every stitch until I get to the end of the row. Before finishing on the last double crochet, I will do my back post double crochet increase here on the last double crochet. Perfect. And now I have the 3 chains available of the previous row, and here I will do just 1 back post double crochet. So this is how it looks like, my third row. So to keep growing, just repeat the instructions of rows 2 and 3 until you get to row number 15. Okay, so I just finished row 15. This is how it looks like. This is half of my tail. It will look something like this. So now you have to do another piece just like this, and when you have both pieces, you will join them on the middle. We insert the hook on both pieces, chain 1, and now we will start joining our pieces using single crochet. Make sure you insert the hook on the same chain of both pieces and just do single crochet until you get to the other side, joining both pieces. Great, so now it's time to join our tail to the rest of the blanket. And this is it, crochet lovers. I hope you've liked this tutorial. This is my niece Mappy's wearing her blanket. She's so happy with it, and I'm so happy with the result. So thank you so much for subscribing. See you next time on our next tutorials. Bye!